Hello everyone, this is Gigi Risdall with What's Real. I'm in my basement working on a project. It's a quilt that I started after seeing these three fabrics together. It just looked like spring and flowers and summer to me. But I just was listening to Albert Mohler, and the briefing, and he was talking about parents, or an article that talked about how breastfeeding makes parenting unequal, and how you can look at it both ways. Some people feel like it makes the woman a bit greater bond with the child, which does happen for a while, or you could say it puts an unfair burden on the mother. I just want to give an accolade out to my son and his wife, who my daughter-in-law, she went back to work, and so she would pump. Even from the very beginning, she pumped so that my son could feed the baby with a bottle, with that good milk that she produced. And so the article didn't talk about how they can work that out, but it gets back to creation order again. And I think when we start messing around with creation order, then that's when we get into trouble. God made the woman have the ability to feed the baby milk, and let's not mess with that. When I was a little girl, my mother did not nurse any of my siblings or me, because it was looked down upon. She felt like, you weren't cool if you breastfed your baby. Well, they've learned now that that's the best thing you can do for your baby, if you're able to. Some people aren't able to. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that world order. But in no time at all, they're also going to be talking about how it's not fair to the couple they're both men wanting to have a child, because neither of them can breastfeed. And I just am sad about that's what's coming. Again, creation world order. God made them male and female, and his plan was for people to have babies, and we're not having enough of them. Of course, we want our children to have their children in a marriage that's committed. And anyway, that's my What's Real for today. So have a great day. Bye.